Unity Bank is one of those banks many will classify as in the second tier. We have all the tier 1 banks, and some will suggest that those are even getting bigger. We'll talk about that later on. But just give us your perspective, first of all, on the key drivers of your performance last year.
Okay, thank you very much. The 2018 financial year is a very challenging year, and it's been a very strong motivating drive on us to really cause a change in our performance. You recall that the previous year, 2017, we posted a loss of about 14.6 billion. The backdrop of cleaning up our books. The bank has been so much undermined by those heavy, huge NPLs. So we took a lot of corporate actions, initiatives to see how we can clean up the NPLs and create a kind of clean platform for the would-be investors. And that has been our activities, actions, and every other thing, just to make sure that we have a good platform to attract investors and to create a lean system so that we can have the benefits of earnings.
Okay, we'll talk about attracting investors later on, but just help us paint the picture of the balance sheet right now. So, as you mentioned, you've engaged in a cleanup. So, give us a sense of what you have right now in terms of NPLs, the loan book. How is that looking right now?
Yeah, like I said, the year actually was good for us, and we recorded a profit of 1.4, post-tax profit of 1.3 billion. The pre-tax was about 1.4. So, and what are the drivers? It's just about creating efficiency. All right. Yes, we've cleaned the NPLs. So what do? We have negative capital, as it were. But we now say, okay, and the process of recapitalization is ongoing. We ask, okay, what can we do just to create a kind of value for the system? And for me to raise capital, number one, I must maintain that I'm in profit. All right. So we challenged ourselves that we create efficiency. If you look at the numbers very well, yes, our gross earnings dipped because what we're actually doing is kind of a sustainable business which we have attracted to ourselves as a niche market for us to play very well. And also, yes, we are not so much concerned or focusing on that fund-based income. We put ourselves under pressure to create more of a fee-based income. And that's why you see the non-banking income were very,
so are you
very
saying
strong.
That is the future in terms of the earnings stream?
Of course, even in the financial systems.
But some will argue that a bank is in the business of lending, so ideally that should be where
you will
a lot of your earnings
you will
come
lend.
from.
Just like you go to telco. They are not lending, but you can see that it's your efficiency, the way at which you you put a pitch on your customers and create a kind of value for them. That's when you will patronize you. In Unity Bank in 2018, the customer attraction and acquisition was over 800,000. Right. It's a massive that we recorded. The previous year was just less than 200,000. So we have a very strong growth in our customer acquisition. And what that one does for us is to create a kind of a playing field to really deliver value to those customers. And when you get value, you will patronize me. So what makes you, as a customer, to wake up in a day and use my card, patronize my ATM, do all this kind of, is because I've created a kind of winning platform for myself and to make sure that, look, I delight the customer in the best way they can do.
No doubt it's positive to see that you're in the black now, you're making profits. But as you mentioned, you have negative capital. So can you just speak to the plan to recapitalize the business?
Yes, I'll still dwell more on that route to recapitalization. And that's why what we are doing today is what is giving us the comfort internally, as well as comfort to our investors to really see that, look, we are on the right path. Now, what have we done? In the year under review, like I said, we attracted customers acquisition of over 800, and we also created a niche for ourselves in the agri market. Okay, that agriculture has been our major, what we can say is our competitive strategic posture, so that we'll be able to win the best of it. And you will see, if you have read us very well, we got 2 awards on agri, both the Sustainability Award from Central Bank, as well as the Federal Government Award on the Anchor Borrowers Scheme. So it has been a kind of winning strategy for us. Right. And some of our branches that we thought maybe they are not doing well, especially in the north, and they have now become a platform to really ride on these strategic
fair enough. It's good to see what the revenue model is, but what about the recapitalization? What is the plan?
Okay, no, you interjected me. So,
because I am running out of time, and it's a very important point.
Very, very key. And that's why I said, how do you raise capital? Number one, you raise capital by your own internal profitability that you are doing. That's first level. The second one is, okay, fine, you have negative capital. You cannot use your internal profitability to cushion the gap. So you have to extend your horizon to the prospective investor. So that's what we have done. We were almost closing before the election. And, you know, our prospective suits in this capital raising program are purely local as well as foreign. All right.
But do you have a target amount? How much are you looking to raise?
You see, our negative capital is 243 billion, meaning that we are going to close that gap, as well as also build an economic and regulatory capital of minimum of 25 billion. So we are pursuing a total of about 270 billion. And
what's the timeline for this? Something you want to do by end of this year?
Yeah, this year is more of it.
Right.
Because we have gone very long with our prospective investors, and now after the election we are back to the table just to move very fast.
All right. Well, we look forward to
and for some of them, even though during that period when we're having all those the election and all those, we are also collaborating, because it's not only those who are providing capital. Our suits in our investors circle are purely people that are bringing something to the ground, on the table, in terms of IT, in terms of risk management, in terms of digital banking, a whole lot of things. So it's going to be a game changer after we have concluded our capital.
We look forward to that. Well, thank you so much for sharing your perspective today. We'll certainly be tracking the progress with that.